Hello folks, welcome back. As promised, I'm going to show you the second technique that I use for farming. So quickly, yesterday's video, farming technique number one, essentially you go around the outside of the zones. I try to avoid as much possible as in oh my god, I can't speak. Avoid the enemies as much as possible and focus on one, maybe at the most two items, two resources. Now, this technique a little different than the first one. So we're gonna head on over and I'll walk you through it. So again, I do all my farming in what's called zones. You can do it in higher zones if you choose, but you're going to need more armor and stronger weapons. I'm just using a club and I'm wearing a loincloth. So this method being a little different, we're actually going to start off by eliminating as many enemies as possible right off the get-go. So this is all we're going to do for the little bit. Take care of these guys. Ooh, my club broke. Got an old sledgehammer here. Let's work on that. And grab the ropes as we go. So this technique I use when I get to a point where I've got pretty much enough resources at my base, and I just want to keep on top of it, making sure that we don't run out of too much stuff, because as you guys know, I run out of stuff all the time. Now, some of this does require, to pull a guy away. And who do we have coming after us? Wolf. Okay, so we'll take care of this guy first. And then take care of them. Do we have any ropes? Yep. And we'll come back to get the rest of these resources later. But the first step is really just clearing the zone of enemies, lepers, dams, wolves, bears, and it's always good to have some berries on hand. That way there, you're not using all your regular food resources that you'll need at later dates in harder zones. I tried to sneak attack. Oh, I only got one hit anyway, so switch over to a new club. And I'm not too worried right now about doing stutter steps and all that stuff. I just want to get through the zone as quickly as possible. Alright, so this guy, I am, however, going to use the last of my honey. Well, it's not the last of my honey, it's the last one I have on. Now, we can sneak attack this one, but before we do, let's put this over here. And then walk away. Just make sure nobody else is aggroed on us. And the one thing, I said I was going to pick all that stuff up later. I'm just doing it as we go. Let's work on this group. Like I said, this is the hardest part. Is just clearing out all these guys, because there are a lot of enemies in this zone. Oh, we got another bear just up here too. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close though. pretty close to clearing it all out. And then once we do, that's when we just hit the auto button. That's this beautiful little button here down in the bottom left hand corner that makes our lives so much easier. But to do so, we gotta clear out. Here, we'll auto this while we eat. Run so that our healing can take effect. Because we were gonna die. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, I have another one here. All right. Sorry about that. And look at this guy. Halfway off the map. We're going to have to go over there and take care of him so he doesn't run away on us. Okay. Now, the other thing is that my club is about to break. So when you do this technique, if you can, try to bring a hatchet and what the heck is that called? It's called a pick. At least one of each. Preferably, if you're in the pine zones, then you're going to need more than one. I guess we'll just beat him up. We'll put the club in there afterwards. Yeah, if you're in the pine zones, bring a few extra hatchets. If you're in the stone areas, then definitely bring a couple extra picks. That way there you'll never run out. And when you do, you'll have all the resources in your backpack just to build more. Alright. Grab some of that because we need... Ooh, wolf. Now, we're almost done. Let's heal up. Pull out one more guy. Another wolf. So, as you can see, a little bit longer than just skirting the edges and then bouncing to a different zone once you've pretty much done all that. So, let's take a look at what's in the chests. And this is the other nice thing, is that we can see what we get. So that's nice. I'm just going to open the chests, and then we're going to head out and start collecting. We can delete that because we don't need it. There we go. So the auto button, if you're not used to it, will let you farm every piece of resource that's in this zone. Okay. And you don't even have to watch the game. But don't completely look away. There might be an AI player that comes up, shows up, and kills you. That has happened. I can honestly say it's happened to me while doing it. And then when we get to the closer to the end, I will give you another trick. And this trick will help those that want to get EXP to unlock all these beautiful things that aren't in the game yet. Right? So there's a little trick. It's actually one of my subscribers that brought it to my attention. I wasn't doing it initially, and he brought it up and said, you know, you should try this. So I'll show that to you here in a minute as we're continuing to gather the resources. All right, so as you can see, my dude's running around. My backpack is starting to get full, and we're just going to get a bunch of resources. At the same time, like I said, we're gathering XP, which will help, like for those to unlock. For myself, XP really doesn't make a difference anymore. As we can see, I can unlock everything, even though not in the game, not in the game, not in the game, not in the game. Pattern continues. Okay. So as we go along, we can continue to, eat a little bit, get our health back up to full, and don't be shy to use berries. All right, a lot of people shy away from it. Use the berries. It's free food. It's there. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to transform it. And when you don't need it, it's not really a waste to throw it out. Okay? Just to let you know, I will be throwing it out. Now, this guy's still going, right? We're getting closer. And I think there are a few dead bodies. We'll start picking some of this stuff up on the way by. Oh, sorry, dear. I did want to kill you. I do want your resources. Take that and then get back to it. So I think we're probably close. I want to see when my backpack gets full, because that's where the trick that I was talking about comes into play. And that being said, we might not get there. Alright, hold on here. It won't take long. We're getting there. We're getting close. Let's grab this stuff, and continue. Here we go. This is going to do it, I think. Yeah. Craft up. Nope, not that. Can't craft that. Craft one of these. So, as I said earlier, if you have a few of these in your backpack already, you won't have to craft them as you go. But because we're just clearing the zone, you'll be able to make them as you go without any worries. Right, see? This is what I'm saying. Don't completely turn your back, because some guy will come out of nowheres and try to beat you up. There we go. I'll take his mittens, take his resources, because it will help fill us up. And berries. Like I said, afterwards I'll go around and clear up. Okay, so you guys get the gist of it. Now we're going to pretend that my backpack is full. There's nothing else I can pick up, but there's still resources. So what you want to do is you want to come to one of these chests or bags and then just put some stuff in here, right? Free up a few slots and then continue. That way there you get all the XP that this zone can offer, right? And then once you're done with it all, you go back to the chest and select the items that you want to bring back home, right? The ones that are most important to you. So I will pretend that we've cleared out the zone. There's nothing left, right? So now I want to go back, find our chests, and say, okay, what do I value the most? Well, I want, I can put this over here, but I want the Band-Aid. I need some wood because my furnaces are low, so I need to keep as much as that. Are there any things in here? Well, there's some honey and another honey. So you just go through and kind of prioritize these kind of things. Do I want to keep the berries? No, I want this stuff. And then once you've got your backpack figured out, you head on home. All right, that way there you get all the XP that you can from the zone, and at the same time you get the resources that you want to help top up you're already full stockpiles. I'm hoping you have full stockpiles. So with that, I am going to sign off, but stay tuned. I did get a wandering merchant today while I was on the subway, so I was able to record that. There's no sound, but you guys can get to see what I got. I did do a triple trade, so stay tuned for that. On that note, I hope this helped you. Oh, hey, I'm not gonna die. No. Kiss my ass? Really? Really? I don't think so, buddy. I think you picked, we'll just heal up a little bit as we go here, the wrong guy to mess with today. You can kiss mine. Thank you for all that. So, I was in the middle of saying, I hope you... Oh my God. I want to wish you all a great rest of the day, morning or evening, wherever you are. Take care.